Hey, what happened to my raft? I don't understand. Was it too heavy? Is it just sunk? Maybe it's at the bottom of the river. Let's look. I gotta learn how to swim. Have you ever wished you could simply draw a raft and set sail, head off, and explore the ocean? Of course you have. We all have. It's only natural to long for the sea, like Moana. But how do I design a boat? I've never designed a boat before. Maybe I'll just go for something simple? Yeah, let's launch it. This is so exciting, my maiden voyage. I didn't realize I was actually gonna have to row, and I also didn't realize that there were gonna be predators in the water. Whoa, that was a close one. I thought for sure I was gonna get eaten by that crocodile. But somehow I escaped with my life and found a sack of money in the ocean. Actually, look up there at my bank balance. I am earning like $10 a second. This is incredible. I've been sailing for like less than a minute and somehow I've earned $400. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh no, my raft. Okay, so a bit of a mixed bag. I'm gonna call that a success because I earned so much money, but also I did almost drown and I think that my raft might have sunk. But that's okay, I can just draw another one. I think we need to widen the raft a bit, add somewhere to sit. That'll do. I mean, I earned like $500 just like floating down the river on a log. Like, think of how much money I'm gonna earn now that I've got a little seat. Now there's heaps of room. I could probably start taking passengers. To be fair, it is only my second voyage. Maybe I should gain a little bit more experience in the rafting world before I start bringing other people on board. If there's any draw a raft experts watching this video right now who want to leave me some advice in the comment section, I am listening. I am here to learn. At the moment, I'm just like, row raft, collect money, avoid crocodile. Okay, I've just learned something new. I think I also need to avoid the rocks. That was just a tricky one because I was trying to get that bag of money and I ended up hitting the rock. Whoa, I've sailed into another biome. Now we're in the jungle, apparently. I am cleaning up in the jungle. I am about to hit over $1,000. I wonder what I should spend all of my money on. Like, my arms are getting a bit tired, so it would be nice to maybe buy a sail or a motor. I think my money's actually going up faster than I can think of things to spend it on. But I guess there's an entire world of boating accessories. Like maybe I want to get an anchor. Maybe I want to get one of those mermaids that goes at the front of your ship and looks really wicked cool. If I keep finding bags of cash like that, then I'm going to have a mermaid in no time. Bit interesting that there's so many bags of cash floating around. Maybe one of those trucks that like transports money from the bank crashed into the river. Luckily, I'm here to help pick up all this money, except for not that bag because it's too close to a dangerous rock. Oh, there's actually quite a few dangerous rocks. There's something up ahead. It looks like a bridge. Well, that's a bit interesting. We should probably go check that out. Is it a dock? A marina? It does look like a pretty good place to park your raft. That was a great raft. My best raft yet. Oh, I'm on a safe island. What's on a safe island? Oh, jungle rewards. That's what's on a safe island, of course. I can't believe I even asked. What a silly question. I don't know if a shark is really a reward. Carp hypex. What's that mean? Carp is in a fish? Did I just get a fish? Okay, bit weird. Thanks for the fish, jungle safe island. You shouldn't have. Anyway, should probably be hitting the road. Ooh, I get to draw another raft. Okay, what should I do? Make these really, really tall? Oh, they can only go 6 blocks tall, apparently. That's okay, I've got a different idea. I want to make a raft that makes a statement, you know? I want a raft that announces my arrival. So people like look down at the river and they see the raft and they're like, oh my gosh, that must be Holly. So I'm gonna make my raft in the shape of giant H. H for Holly. Okay, well that obviously looks so cool. Launch it. Hey, it's my fish. Hop on the Holly raft, we're sailing. We're gonna need a more robust seat on the Holly raft. Oh my gosh, I can't stop drowning. There's gotta be enough room on that raft for me to sit. Come on. Just got to jump aboard the raft with confidence. That's better. Come, my little carp. You were born in the jungle, but now you will come with me and explore the tropics. Actually, I wonder if my carp might be able to help me snag some of these bags of cash. All right, listen up, fish. If you see any bags of money floating in the river, you snag them with your fishy lips, like this one. See, I'll show you how it's done. We aim for the bag of cash. We pick up the bag of cash. It's just that simple. So what do you think? Maybe we could be a team. You do the cash, and I'll try to avoid the rocks. I'll try to prioritize safety. Oh my gosh, that was a close one. You always have to keep an eye out for the rocks. If you see any, then just let me know. Oh my gosh, look, we're back in the jungle. Do you recognize it, carp? This is where you were born. It's like your homeland or something. I don't actually know if the safe house is still gonna be up ahead, but I guess we can like have a look. No harm in looking. Oh no, what's happening? Hold on tight, fish. There's a storm brewing. The visibility's not great. I can barely see in front of me through all this rain. It also does say thunderstorm. I'm a bit worried about the thunder and the lightning. I don't think it's actually safe to be out on the water during a thunderstorm. I think you're generally supposed to go inside. What if we get hit by lightning while I'm on my raft? That would actually be so upsetting for my carp. He's just a baby. Maybe he needs some reassurance. You're doing really good, fishy. You're very brave. Look, and the storm has cleared. It's all over. Look at that blue sky. It's so beautiful. And look up ahead. I think that's the safe island. I think we're back. You're home, fishy. I can show you your home. We might even be able to collect another fishy, depending on what kind of jungle rewards we're talking here. I could get you a fishy friend, and we could all sail down the river together as a team. Oh, no, I'm missing the island. I'm missing the docking part. Okay, yep, there goes the island. And I hit a lily pad. Since when does a lily pad destroy your ship? And the carp is trying to get up onto the raft? What are you doing? You're a fish. You need to stay in the water. You can't sit in the captain's seat. Okay, that's better. Just stay down there. Just trail behind the boat. Try to get that cash. Oh my gosh, they got it. I've got the golden carp. I think we might be an incredible team. Oh my gosh, look how much money we have. We have almost $3,000. As long as we don't hit another lily pad, we are going to be laughing all the way to the bank. I'm only in this moment realizing that I was spending way too much energy focusing on my fish and not paying attention to navigation. So now I don't actually know where we are. I'm just noticing there's a lot of snow on the trees, and that's not giving tropics or jungle. So if you know where I am, please let me know in the comment section. Oh no, that was a direct hit. Now I'm spinning. Oh no, there's giant pieces of my raft missing. That's not good. I don't know how much longer I can stay afloat with this situation, but it looks like there's something in the distance. Maybe it's another safe island. I can't afford to miss this docking opportunity. Okay, we gotta head straight for the dock. Don't get distracted by the bags of money, Holly. Just stay the course. Going a bit fast for a gentle docking. Okay, actually, that wasn't too bad. Fish, you stay there. Ooh, we're in the tundra. That makes sense. Okay, what do we got for tundra rewards? Goblin shark? That doesn't sound like a reward. But apparently that's my reward. Got it. That's two scary things put together. I did have a pretty good run with the Holly raft, but I feel like I should try something a bit different. Maybe something a bit wider, a bit more sturdy. Maybe it'll hold up better in the storms. I like how they have the little preview on the side there so you can see what your raft looks like. Obviously the H just by itself, that looks cool. But I'm just gonna do a bit of experimenting. I feel like this is kind of a classic raft design. I'm gonna make a little circle, a little backrest kind of situation. I can sit in the middle. Hey, what happened to my raft? I don't understand. Was it too heavy? Is it just sunk? Maybe it's at the bottom of the river. Let's look. I gotta learn how to swim. Want to create a modern masterpiece? Step away from the Mondrian. Try a Kawaii Kunicorn coloring book. Now available on KawaiiKunicorn.com. Storming on my raft. Storming through tornado zone. Up until this point, I hadn't really taken the tornado part of the tornado warning seriously, but I'm seeing something that looks distinctly funnel-like up ahead. Yeah, that definitely looks like a tornado. Oh my gosh, there's multiple tornadoes. Don't worry, Carp, I'll protect you. Ah, see, what did I tell you? You stick with me, kid. I'll get rid of all those tornadoes. I'll sail us straight back into the tundra. It is pretty important to not capsize the raft when you're in the tundra because the water is extremely cold. And I am now noticing that the raft is looking a little bit worse for wear. So we want to earn those dollars, but we don't want to take unnecessary risks. We want to grab the bags of money, but we don't want to wash up on the rocks. Because this is the tundra. 1 minute in that water, it is so cold, it'll immediately give you hypothermia. It is a bit tricky though, because at a distance, the rocks and the bags of money look almost indistinguishable. And I don't know if you can tell from watching this, but the raft's actually really hard to steer. So if you realize that you're heading for a rock and not a bag of money, it's hard to turn this ship around. But that's okay, I just try my best. I try my best for myself and my fish. And when I get scared, I tell myself, Holly, that fish is relying on you. You promise to look after it. So you pick yourself up, you get back on that raft, and you collect that floating money. Oh no, there's another safe island. There's no way I'm going to be able to get all the way over there. The river's running too fast. There's simply no time. That's okay, I already collected a tundra reward, and I actually prefer my carp over the goblin shark anyway. I'm just more of a carp girl. Oh my gosh, we're in a swamp. Fish, look! We're in the swamp! This is so cool. I haven't been to the swamp yet. New biome, that feels like an adventure. This is the whole reason that I wanted to set sail in the first place. explore, earn some cash, see interesting and beauteous landscapes like the swamp. What's that you said, fish? You don't think the swamp is very beautiful? I tell you, some carp are so difficult to please. What about the crystal land? You must like the crystal land. Okay, fortunately my carp does seem to be more impressed with the land of crystals. It is pretty cool, not gonna lie. And that looks like it could be a crystal safe island. Okay, we definitely have to check that out. Like, surely my reward will be super cool crystals. If it's more sharks, I swear I am going to absolutely lose my mind. Okay, Crystal Cove, what do we got? Oh my gosh, sea turtles and an Archelon. I got a sea turtle. Wow, that is so cool. I really hope that my sea turtle gets along with my carp. All right, gotta beef up my raft. I want it to be like extra safe now because I'm transporting like a very precious sea turtle. Like my carp is pretty tough. They just like hang out behind the raft. They're not that bothered. But I feel like my sea turtle is a bit like delicate. So I want to have like room for me and my sea turtle in my safety hole. That looks good. I think we launch it. Yeah, that looks so sturdy. What do you think, carp? I think my fish likes it. My sea turtle is feeling a bit shy, so they're just hiding down below. And oh my gosh, look at that. Apparently we're about to see the northern lights. And we're going to see the northern lights in the Crystal Cove. This is unbelievable. I have always wanted to see the northern lights, but I never for a minute dreamed that I would see them in a Crystal Cove. Not gonna lie though, I'm not seeing a lot of lights. That was a bit of a letdown. I might comfort myself with a sea pal. How many sea pals can I have at the same time? Okay, well, obviously gotta have my Archelon, my giant extinct turtle. Maybe I should give Goblin Shark a chance. Hey, what just happened to my raft health? Oh no, I'm out here picking sea pals and not realizing that I'm floating into rocks. Well, that's not good. Back to Crystal Cove. I don't actually see my other sea pals. I think it might just be one at a time, and I've ended up with Goblin Shark. So I guess it's your lucky day, Goblin Shark. Welcome to the crew. I'm a big enough person to admit that when I first heard about you, Goblin Shark, I was a little bit intimidated because I was like, goblins, scary. Sharks, scary. But now we're spending quality time together. It's nice. Until you hit a whirlpool. You know what? It could have been worse. I'm really close to this safe island. Wait a sec, it says final prize. I reached the end. Come, Goblin Shark, we've got a final prize to claim. I wonder what it could be. This is so exciting. Let's have a little look in here. Oh, we got transported back. And we're getting a clownfish. Brother, are you building a raft, brother? Let's put our heads together, you and me. We can build the greatest raft this river's ever seen. I'll bring my carp and my clownfish.